you survive it. I said things I really do when you go listen to my songs. Hey, all the time it's a vibe. Things I really do when you go catch me in my vibe. All the time it's a vibe. Things I really do when you go listen to my songs. Hey, all the time it's a vibe. Things I really do when you go catch me in my vibe. Hey, I don't care how you feelin'. All I want is money, all I want is cash. For some daddy want me in no other way. Poopa, I'm a ringy man. Poopa, I'm a ringy man.
Hi guys, my name is Dinal Makwesera and welcome to Vibes with D, a podcast that focuses on fun, entertainment and lots of fun. In brackets, it's a podcast that focuses on the youth, because as youth we are going through a lot. You feel like you want to give up on life or something, or something like that. This is your space, this is your place. You get to say whatever that you feel like and we won't judge you because we are all going through that, right? Ladies and gentlemen, my guest today, she's an amazing person. She is funny, she is crazy. Sometimes I feel like she got no brains. I met her 2 years ago, and when I told her that I have a YouTube channel, she was so happy. Ladies and gentlemen, I have Stewie. Hi.
Hi, Danelle.
How was the intro?
It was great. I loved it.
You loved it? Yeah, that's what I wanted
You've grown.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's how I feel about you, because I was stalking you, like I said, and I noticed that you won a bloggers what award.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was great. Yeah, well.
How did you do it though? Because last time I checked, you're like a musician.
Well, I always had a blog.
Alright.
Well, I've always been a writer before being a musician, before being anything else.
Okay.
I started writing back in primary school. So I'd write poetry, short plays, short stories, things like those. And then, well, I'd write assignments for other people as well, for extra. But then later, I started blogging 2017. Yeah. It was a coping mechanism for something that I was going through. Yeah.
Oh, so you started with something that you're going through?
Well, okay. So I was going through a lot. And then I did a certain research on how to deal with the depression that I was going through. And then I found blogging as a good coping mechanism.
So I feel like I went too forward. I feel like you have to introduce yourself. Formally reintroduce yourself.
All right. Hi, guys. I'm Stuart Chikuni, going by the name Stewie La Savage. I'm a poet, writer, and musician.
You do Afro tribal music, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
Afro tribal music is more like a fusion of the Afrocentric vibe with the modern day type of sound. Yeah, you can put it that way.
Why did you choose that one?
I love my roots. I love Africa. I love everything African. So, like, if there's one thing that you should attach with me, it's being African.
Okay, and I noticed that most of your videos, you literally wear something that's African. Who dresses you up and who does your makeup? How do you meet up with the whole team?
All right, so my brand is themed around seamless clothing.
Okay.
All right. Seamless clothing is, like if you try to follow back with the history, we never had machines. We never used to have machines. Maybe we'd sew or we'd try to attach whatever.
You'd be literally naked underneath the...
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Not literally, but, well, yeah.
And who shoots you?
I've worked with Zizo Motion Pictures. I've worked with Prince. Yeah.
Prince is also a photographer.
A videographer. Yes, he's also a photographer as well. Yeah.
Ah, okay, I know the guy.
And for photography, I've worked with Sadi Lens work. I've worked with Anora ZW. I've worked with some guys from Harare. Yeah.
All right. And when I was talking to you, you wrote a song about a breakup.
The breakup song, yes.
Why did you write about it? Was it because of an ex?
Not really. So when I did whenever I'm writing something, I do a research.
All right.
Right. So like not all, but most of my songs are based on a certain research or a certain story that I would be telling. Right. So with that song, the breakup song, I did a research and I realized it's usually the girl's side.
Yeah, you always get hurt.
Right? Yeah. So then I thought, okay, how about someone tells the guy's story.
So
Right?
you were
How about
the
the guy-
guy telling a story?
Yeah. So it's more like a guy telling a breakup story or a guy
So in this
breaking
situation,
up
you
with
were the
someone.
one who dumped a girl.
In the certain song, it's a guy breaking up with a girl.
Have you
Yeah.
ever broken up with a girl before?
No,
I just had to ask.
no, I've never broken up with anyone actually.
Really? So you've never dated?
Yeah.
You lie. And I'm like, I have like, how many exes? Okay, it's fine. Why?
Like you said, vibes with Nell. We just do vibes.
Also, there's not like real dating or anything. You
Well,
just
I've
vibe.
I've been in relationships, but I wouldn't wanna call it breaking up.
Okay.
So it was just stepping up or growing out of a situation.
All right. And I have a question. I think it's a sensitive question.
Mm-hmm.
You said on your status, like your WhatsApp about you're like a queen.
The
The
queen.
queen, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the queen. So you date girls or you date boys?
I date men, not boys.
I'm trying to process that. You date men.
Yes.
So do you have a type?
Well, I wouldn't say it on camera because Bay doesn't fit the type at the moment. But I don't want to hurt his feelings, so yeah.
Also,
But
you are like in a relationship right now.
yeah, I am in a relationship.
All right, all right. Okay. I have a question. When did you start developing feelings for men?
Well, I've always known this is who I am. It's not about developing feelings for men. It's all about who I am.
So you knew this from a very young age.
Yeah.
About when?
I think 4 or 5. Well, okay. So what happens is, initially, you know, this is who you are from a very young age. But as you grow, you like discover yourself more, and then you get to understand yourself as you grow.
Are you a transgender?
Yes.
I told a friend of mine with I think Stewie is trans, and she was like, yeah, she looks like they've got money by a house. If it was you, girl, trying to get the whole transgender thing, and is it true that most people who get like a transgender, the whole thing is for rich people? Are you a rich kid?
I'm not a rich kid. Well, I have rich blood, but I'm not a rich kid. I don't like. Okay, so I come from like an ordinary background.
Okay.
My family is not rich. Yeah.
But you can afford.
But no, well, one thing about myself, I told myself I won't let my background define who I am.
Okay.
Yeah. So whether ngakhula ngakwazi ukuthi serevita velidliwa njani, I have to make sure endlini yami ayiswelakali.
Okay, and you're still living with your parents,
At the moment, yeah, I'm staying with my mom.
but you wanna move out soon.
Well, I've moved out and moved back
Back.
home, and I'm in a good state of moving back out.
Okay, are you the only child?
No, I'm the last born.
You know, it was kind of. So, how did your family, your mother, your father react when you told them that you're now?
I think it's something they already knew. It's something that it's something that you don't talk about. It's
But
things
you
that you
know.
don't talk about, but it's things that they'll be knowing.
Okay.
Well, they're in denial. It's their issue, not mine. I mean, they have their lives. I have
Yeah,
mine.
no.
So yeah.
All right, to someone who doesn't know what being a transgender is, how can you explain it? Because right now, I know what transgender really is, but
You're confused.
Yeah.
There's Uncle Google. Go there. Go to the search bar. Type transgender.
so
Then you'll see that.
are you like proud of it?
I am. Like I'm open about everything about me.
Okay, so in the music industry, there are people who say girls, you deserve some smolanyana shade than boys. Do you feel like that as well?
Well,
Like, okay, the question is, boys get more gigs than girls. I was talking to a female rapper and she was like, whenever I get to perform, they put me first, and she feels like they are saying she can't do the most. She'll make people sleep. So every time when she's performing, she literally performs Eukalsteni. So she says, when you're a girl, they somehow treat you in another way than when you are a boy. Do you go through the same thing?
I think it's not even about the gender or anything. Like these are just stereotypes.
Alright.
It's all about your work.
Okay. Okay.
If you have good work, come on, we've seen people like Noluntu J topping up like Beguma headlining acts.
Okay.
Right? So it's this whole gender thing. You know, like people love attaching failure yabo with.
Okay, let's talk about that failure. You said something in your blog. You said people should stop complaining and start working hard. When someone reads that, usually they might think you are somehow political and just saying the economy is okay. Would you say you are political and just saying the economy is okay? Is the economy good for you?
Well, I wouldn't say the economy is good for me, but I'd say why complain when you can do something about it?
So you are doing something about it.
Obviously, I can't be going around complaining.
Yeah. So you complain.
So you have to do about something. Well, you don't complain and work, but you focus on work. Because if you focus on complaining, you waste a lot of time, and at the end of the day, you don't do anything.
All right. And I noticed on your Instagram you have some sort of memes. Let me show you.
Don't go
I
to
need
those.
to show you these memes because I was looking at them and I started laughing.
No, yeah, well, back in the days, there's people who used to steal my pictures from my status and make memes.
So you decided
out
to
of them.
make your own memes.
No, it's someone else. Like, if you notice, the guy of it is called Stuck Manyobisa.
He's actually from my hood.
Yes.
That's my homie. My homie is...
So, we will talk a lot on WhatsApp.
Right.
So, whenever I throw in a picture, I'm crazy.
I know you.
So, whenever I throw in my pictures, he'll take the pictures, use them for memes.
Okay, there's this one that I like. You said, ever notice that black people who buy bottled water think they have made it in life?
Guys, haven't we made it though?
We have made it.
With the way amanzi ahamba ngayo, guys, Zibulawa City Council is senzima.
So I mean, we have made it.
Yeah, we have it. And you're
And if you calculate 5 bottled water is like 5 rand. So,
but it's quite deal. It's not 10.
well, Konokanuguti, it was 5
But-
rand, and so you'd opt for ubuya la manzi akho from endlini, and because avoid to spend 5 rand.
Yeah, it's true. Lama-
So if you're like, well, I don't think they have made it in life.
Oh, it was just a
But
joke.
it was just a joke. Well, it's the way they feel. It's the way they carry themselves. Well, it's even iPhone users.
You, especially iPhone users.
iPhone users,
iPhone
labantu abathenga ama-apple e-town. Yo, you'd say umuntu wakhona ule-GDC.
You know, one of the guys that I work with uses an iPhone. This one time, Uta told me a guy video and he's like, no, let me edit it. Ngoba ngakusendela res, go Android yakho izo slower down, izo slower, like it won't really work. He usually says it all the time, but no, let's use my phone, guys. It's like they've made it.
No, the nicest thing about iPhone users, right? They only take pictures nxa befika ku-event. Because I'm about trouble after 2 hours, I so like, we felt it. So at least Tina Lama Android will still be communicating.
Exactly. So like you can get to a fashion and you spend like 5 hours phoning your data is on, everything is going
Exactly.
well. Alright. So you are working with EYIT. Are you guys still working together?
Well, I am a member of YIT, Youth for Innovation Trust. Yes, I'm a member. So yeah, I get affiliated to most of the projects that they do.
And then you get free tickets for each and every event.
Not really free tickets, because whatever ends are YIT, it will be a cause, right? So you can't expect to jump in for free for certain cause. If you are supporting the cause, you have to definitely pay a certain fee, or you have to donate something.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so what kind of people do you follow back? Because I followed her and she did not follow me back. You know, the funny thing is, I follow. I made a follow back. You posted on your story. I go unfollow, and I followed you again. What's nobody notified? I followed you.
Alright, so I think when it comes to communications, right? Angazi abantu bazathi ngilobu celebrity. It's not that. So what happens with me is ngiyangena online, Instagram, post whatever ekade ndanda ukuya kupost, and then bese mphuma. I don't even check for reactions. whether you liked my picture or you
not.
didn't, I mean, I posted.
When you did your part.
Hey, so that's what happens. Even with Facebook, you can find me just throwing in. Well, I'm mostly Facebook.
Okay.
So Facebook, I respond like real quick. But things like Instagram, Twitter, I just go in there, post whatever I wanna post, and then like jump out.
Right. When I'm looking at you, I feel like you're now getting chubby.
Yes, I've gained weight.
And you love it.
I love it
Okay.
so much.
Okay, so on your blog, what do you talk about exactly? Because I noticed you talked about there's a feminine story, something about feminism.
Yeah.
There's the work hard thing. What do you focus on?
Well, I think I focus on whatever's on my mind at that time.
Or you do what you want?
Yeah, like, okay, there was a time when I used to post for reactions, when I used to think about what people want or what the kind of content that people consume.
Yeah, talking about what
Right.
people want. Do you sometimes feel like we let too much pressure of trying to please your followers?
No. With me, I think the followers are the ones who are supposed to please me because I'm not moved. One thing I told myself, I'll never be a celebrity, and so Beyonce, guys, and so Michael Jackson. No, Michael Jackson and look back on Abamzondai. Lo Beyonce njalo back on Abamzondai. So in life, we as like pressure at the end of the day, it's going to talk to suicide.
Hey, Kabana, imagine Ricky kills himself.
Exactly. So like the whole pressure of trying to impress people around you, good to know, because Udinel doesn't like me ngingabali long hair or if I have black hair or something, and and so if people are really like your followers, if people are really are your fans, they'll love you for who you are.
Wow.
They'll appreciate you for who you are, for what you do.
Alright, and when did you realize that? Or really when you started? Because I feel like there's a real pressure is there with social media.
Well, not really with social media. This pressure comes from, I think, growing up. You know that whole thing, you toss a sidlala lo dinel because ngibo bale mota or sidlala lo dinel because we to or something like that. Like from school, that pressure ivela from there. You call up vela konama plastic. You know, fake people. School, actually that attitude we groom it school, and the whole answer lo someone else because ngibo maybe bale mali yeah. So the minute you start realizing ukuthi like you're not up for that pressure, because I remember there's kids in school who'd lie, who'd under pressure trying to live a life angayikwanisi just because they want to impress other people. Or I think I was that one student or A1 because the only thing I cared about was myself. Like I've learned to put myself first before anything else.
So let's do a small and wrap up. Thank you so much for coming. So to someone who's out there who is also a transgender or who is gay or lesbian, because I feel like in Zimbabwe, or should I say even, alright, let's just say Tinabekasi, being a transgender, I think it's like a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Yeah, and what were the worst things that you went through that you want someone also who would see? How can you motivate someone who's going through what you went through?
Personally, I think just put yourself first. The only person you should care about is you, because the whole world doesn't care about you. You know, when shit goes down, we are one. And my depression, trust me, everything else happens during the day. We are around people and stuff, but at 12 midnight, we are one, going through all those shitty thoughts. And so, like, if you focus on yourself, focus on whatever makes you happy. Well, the whole world may hate you, but
Yeah, in feeling So did you have any issues with your religious side?
I'm a Christian. God loves me. God is love.
Yeah, God is love.
Right? Yeah.
Alright, thank you so much for coming through. So how do people contact you? How do they talk to you? Give us everything, Stewie. Sneak.
Well, I think it's Stewie Savage on all digital platforms.
Alright, thank you so much. So you're gonna come back for another episode? Or this was One free tickets. Guys, if you want free tickets, you can talk to her or anything. Just
top free tickets. Guys.
Thank you so much for watching this episode with Stewie. So until our next episode, please do take care. Bye.